if we are officially live. I think so. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Let's make sure everything is good. Make sure to keep the light on for all of you. Let's do this. And here we go. Finally, it's time for me to show you a little bit of POV cooking. Yes, yes, for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do, yes, a little bit of everything on this stream. I'm going to make sure a lot of you tune in to the right moment. So let me start. Let me start cleaning some stuff. Oof. I'm going to cut myself. Oof. You guys already know what time it is. If you haven't already tuned into the streams or any of these streams, maybe you're missing out. Ladies and gentlemen, today, we will be doing a good array of cooking. But I'm going to show you how to cook POV style food cooking in the USA. 10 out of 10 is 10 out of 10 steak barbecue. Perfect drink pairing. And for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, Jake, thanks so much for being the chat room, Jake. Member. Each one of you that are members, let me know if you can hear me. And we're going to start off real hot. Real hot. For all of you watching, let's start off real hot. First off, for all of you watching, you already know our koozies are beautiful. I'm going to use a koozie on here. Also, the main drink of the day on the stream is the one and only, my favorite, Jack Daniels. We're going to pop it open. I love this, but you have to mix this with the right thing. And for some of you out there, if you've never seen this here before, don't forget to hit that like button, be part of the streamers, be part of this algorithm, and for all of you, be part of the chat room. Be part of the chat room. Over here, I think somebody can hear me. Oof. Let me know if we could hear. Let me know if you can hear. We get more officially one of our ranchers telling me can't hear nothing. Jake, let me know. Member. Can we hear? Can't hear you, big buck. Woo! Can't hear. All right, let me know. Can you hear? Let me know. Can you hear? Here we go, good. I was far away. I wasn't close. Here we go. Let's turn on the light over here. Shout out to all of you. All right, for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you get a mic. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go far away because I was far away. Ladies and gentlemen, and for all of you watching, thank you for tuning into the stream. If you haven't seen this stream before, welcome to the main stream for today. Thank you so much, all of you out here. Thank you so much for all of you watching today. I will be doing a little bit of the koozie action, and also I will be doing this beef hanger steak. Yes. We're going to be drinking this Jack Daniels on the stream, popping it open, one of my favorite ones, yes. Bonded. We're going to drink that most likely. Some of these are going to drink. And for all of you, you're going to see what I'm going to do. But I do want to tell you, I'm far away right now, April. Yes. Jake, I'm going to give a shout out to the people in the chat room. Jake, April, thank you so much. One Dawn. Thank you so much for watching. I'm by my refrigerator. Let's pop this open. Here's my refrigerator. Pop open my refrigerator. Good. Far away. What good is it to have a mic? I love having a mic because I can just walk away. If you haven't already tuned into the stream, you already know what we're doing. We're going full on cooking, and here is what we're going to be presenting to you currently. Right now, I'm going to show you, shout out to all of you, a wild fork boneless beef hanger steak. Yes, it is a big boy. It is not too big, but 1.4 ounce, so that's about almost 2 pounds. No, that's not 2 pounds. That's a pound and a half. Point of the matter is, we're going to be drinking something. Shout out to all of you. Do me a favor. We're 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in. We are 5 minutes in. Hit that like button. And for all of you, be part of the chat room. Be part of the chat room. Be part of the chat room. I'm going to walk away for a second because I'm going to have to show you something. All right. So some of you had asked yesterday if I had some tacos. And let me just show you exactly what I bought. El Paso tacos. Yes, for Taco Tuesday. These are the ones I bought. So for some of you, they're like Doritos tacos. And if you haven't buy them. They're really good. Really fantastic, I would tell you. If you haven't bought these are the ones that I used for yesterday's taco session. Yes. And today on this stream, we're going to be doing this. But let's start popping this open. We're going to be doing this. Beautiful, we're going to be doing this. But we have to pop this open first. Let's pop this open. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Here we go. Let's pop this open. There we go. Beautiful. Put this over here. That way it doesn't slip. And we're going to start popping this open. So for all of you watching, thank you so much for being here, part of the streams. And will you look at that? Yes. Will you look at that? Cheers, all of you. You guys are awesome. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the stream. And cheers. So let's hit that koozie. Here we go. Oh, man. It's honestly so good. Let's start cutting this open. Some of you already know. If you don't know already, we like to cut our stuff open right now. I did cut myself. Be careful with sharp knives. Let's pop this open. Hit that like button. So the one thing I'm doing right now, I'm taking off all the moisture that I can on this meat. You don't need to rinse. Do not rinse this in water. just pat it down. Shout out to all of you. Members. Clean, nice and clean. Good. We're going to flip this one time. Let's flip it one time for all of you. There you go. That's beautiful. Beautiful piece. Here's another beautiful piece. Look at that. That's a beautiful piece. Oof. Real nice. Okay, for all of you, this is officially, you saw what it is, hanger steak. And if you haven't already figured out what it is, oof, there you go, dropping stuff, Reaper, oof. If you haven't figured out what it is, this is aged Black Angus, USDA choice. I showed you guys earlier. Shout out to all of you. Black Angus. Oof, Black Angus. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for showing up. And for all of you, Reaper Crew, I'm going to do this one time for all of you. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. Yes, yes. Okay, so I do want to drink this. I want to drink this whiskey, and there's a lot of things we have to do on the stream. If you haven't tuned into the stream before, you will know that I like to show a lot of products. But the one thing I'm going to say, here's the lineup today on the stream. Boom, you see the lineup on the stream. There we go. There's a lineup on the stream. On this stream, we will be using a total of a lot of whiskeys. One of the whiskeys I want to really go back to is Penelope. There's Penelope, the Cigar Session. There's an American whiskey, 101 proof. Another one I kind of want to reach into, maybe drink it after I drink the beer. This is Eagle Rare 10-year. There's a 12-year that's available, but I will say the 10-year is going to be the goat of all goats. Also, bonded. I want to reach out to some of you that don't have the money to spend for expensive bottles. So Benchmark Bonded will be one that I will recommend a lot of you to buy. Inexpensive, under $30. And also for some of you, Colonel H. Taylor, yes. Colonel H. Taylor small batch. Yes, yes, Colonel H. Taylor small batch. I will be drinking that one. And let's not forget, Maker's Mark 46. French Oak, this is the cheaper one. I don't want to go crazy on the stream, but I will say I'm looking forward to this Jack Daniels. For all of you, please, if you drink this, don't drink this by itself. Mix this with a little bit of something. I'm going to show you exactly what it is, but you have to stay tuned. Don't go anywhere because you have to stay tuned to see what I'm going to do with that Jack Daniels. If this is your first time here, let me explain to you how this works. The barbecue is officially on. I do know many of you know the barbecue over there. Boom, the barbecue is officially on. It is on. The barbecue's on. I hope you all really appreciate this stream. Do me a favor for all of you. One thing I really appreciate, super chats are amazing, yes. But don't forget to hit that like button for the stream. And in honor of the Sotos, here we go, Sotos. Let's drink up. The koozies looking beautiful. That koozie's looking beauty. That koozie's looking beauty. Also, for all of you, I'm going to say this. Damn, I clicked the wrong button. Shit. Clicked the wrong button for something. Whoops. What'd I do here? All right, for all of you, let's see. Here we go. We're about to move this apart. Let me make sure here we go. All right. Let's move this to the side a little bit. Looks really good. All right, we're going to start seasoning this. And for some of you, this is what you're going to need to know. First off, you're going to need olive oil on this stream. All right, olive oil, let's drink this up. Let's move a little bit of whiskeys. What am I going to move? We can move this to the back over here. We can move this over here. Good to go. Boom. Move this over here. Olive oil present. Yes, yes. All right, everything's looking good. All right. So we're going to start seasoning. Okay, first thing you need to know is before we start seasoning, we're going to pop this open. So let me move this aside real quick. Shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. All right, let's pop this open. Jack Daniels. Yes, Jack Daniels. Let's pop it open already. Shout out to all of you. Let's pop it open and let's just take a little lick. I don't recommend this one by itself. Woo! That's a big lick. Holy. That was not the plan. You know what? Since that's not the plan, you know what? That's not the plan. That was not the plan for me to put that much. For all of you, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put some ice in here. All right. That wasn't the plan. The plan was to have a little sip. For some of the other specialty whiskeys, we're going to be having Glencairn. So for all of you, Glencairn is key, yes. So we're going to put this right over here. Let's take one sip of this. Okay, everything's looking real good. I'll put some ice on here. Let's put the ice. You got to put some ice, okay? Make sure to put some ice. When you're doing Jack Daniels, shout out to all of you. You know what time it is. Here we go. Let's drink us up. Cheers, cheers, cheers to all of you. Looks good. Here we go. Let's start drinking this one. Yes, yes. Let's start drinking the Jack Daniels Tennessee Blackberry. Hit that like button if you like the Jack Daniels Blackberry. And we have a poll in the chat room. 40 people have voted so far. Do you know how to barbecue? Here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, cheers, cheers. And then we're going to put my favorite, Dr. Pepper. Here we go. A little bit more. Here we go, Dr. Pepper. This is the best way to drink. This is the best way to drink your Jack Daniels Tennessee Blackberry. You want to stir it up a little bit too. I'm going to use my pinky. Good. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Oh, man, that's good. Oh, man. That's real good. All right, I want to put this aside because I don't have room for everything. Put it aside, don't have room for everything. All right. Before we do any of this seasoning, we're going to drink a whiskey for now. What whiskey am I going to use? Oof. What whiskey am I use? I just drank some of this. I want to drink inexpensive whiskey. All right, so let's drink some inexpensive whiskey. We have Benchmark Bonded, 46 Maker's Mark 46. Which expensive whiskey? By the way, for my moderators, let me know. Do we need some light? Let me know, moderators. Do we need some light? It looks like it's gonna rain out here. Let me know. Do we need light, moderators? This is on you. This is on you, moderators. Moderators, do we need the light? Let me know. Let me know. You're good right now. You're good right now. Good. All right. Cool. Cool. No lie. No lie. All right. Let's drink. Let's drink this bonded. No, wait. Not gonna drink the bonded. I'm gonna go straight up drinking this. I wanted to drink this all day. I'm gonna drink this. Shout out to all of you. There's a little sip. There you go, a little sip. All right, so we're going to be drinking this to start off. And for some of you, here we go. We're going to start off with a little bit of that Jack Daniels. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to all of you. This Jack Daniels is fantastic. This is what I'm having with some Dr. Pepper. Again, Jack Daniels. Buy yourself a Jack Daniels. Load it up with some rocks, some ice, and Dr. Pepper is what you're going to be doing, right? That's going to be the sugar that I have on the stream. Beer also has sugar, so be careful with sugar, okay? Be careful. The beer that we're drinking in Estrella, Jalisco. Cheers, all of you. Let me put this on the side. Okay, we're going to put this over here. Good. I start seasoning. Start seasoning this son of a gun. Start seasoning this son of a gun. All right, first is first. Olive oil. Beautiful olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil. Shout out to my chat room. Today is going to be a little bit different. I want to do POV, and that's what I'm doing today. Got to switch it up. One of my renters said to me that we are officially boring her. Aristotle, one of our wrenches, Aristotle. And we officially switching up. We're switching up the POV. I knew it. When I did them tacos, I knew it, man. I knew it. Mexicans don't like it when I show hot sauce. It is not hot sauce. Anyways, here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Cornelius Taylor small batch. Let me put it on the frame because you guys can see. Let me put it on the frame. I knew I was going to get a little bit of talk down from one of our Mexican ranches. I'm not Mexican, so for all of you, here we go. Let's put this down one time. Okay, you guys can see good, right? All right, good. It's going to be an easy stream. Here we go. Kinder's the blend. Let's start officially pouring this up on here. Let's make sure that that olive oil doesn't go anywhere. So Kinder's the blend. It's going to be salt, garlic, salt and garlic. There you go, salt and garlic. And if I offend any Mexican watching with the hot sauces I did yesterday, what am I going to do? I'm not Mexican. What am I going to do? I'm not Mexican. My favorite Mexican hot sauce is Valentina hot sauce. Valentina. I love my Valentina hot sauce. I love Valentina hot sauce. Really love it a lot. Here we go for all of you. Cheers to all of you. We have about 30 people watching. Shout out to all of you. We're probably going to get a lot more people once everybody starts walking out of work. If you're walking in from work or walking out of work, please be part of the chat room. You guys are awesome. Yes, yes. Here we go. Let's drink us up. Shout out to the USA. Let's nose this out one time. Ooh. Real good. Okay. Now we're going to be using, shout out to all our Americans. The American company we're going to be using is, yes, me Mitch. I like to use this often, and for all of you, it goes really good with your meat. You see, this is clumped up. You see, look at it clumped up. Look at it. Now, what you want to do is, you always want to shake up your seasoning. Always shake your seasoning. Always shake your seasoning. Woo! Yes, yes. Brent, I see you, Brent. Brent, don't forget to get that membership, Brent. Brent, don't forget to get a membership. April Neal, the only moderator in my chat room. And I think she said something, April Neal says, reverse osmosis. Yes, yes. By the way, I can't see, just so you guys know, I can only see Super Chats on this format. So she said reverse osmosis, and the water I will be drinking on the stream, purified water from Publix, and this is reverse. I know people don't believe me. This is reverse, there we go, reverse osmosis, preceded by reverse osmosis. Your money back. This is really fantastic. I do recommend any of you that have aquarium fish. If you have aquarium fish, this is a great one to buy if you're in Florida. High pH water is really good. And remember, all of us are made of water in a certain way. Yes, yes. April Neal, thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, what whiskey are we? By the way, I can't see anything. I think people don't understand. I can't see on this format. I can't see. Anyways, for all of you, Jalisco. Can I put this box on here? I can't. Here we go for all the ladies, Jalisco. There you go. Jalisco. I can't see anybody, but for all of you, Jalisco. This is the beer of choice on this stream. Jalisco. Get the big boy. If you don't get the 12-pack, you're wasting your money. This is the way to get, okay? Get the big boy. You see it. Do I throw it? I should throw this. What the hell's happened to my algorithm? I should throw this. Should I throw it? No, I'm not going to throw it. We know I'm not going to throw it because it's real good. Shanna said, I think we have a blonde in the chat room. Holy crap. We got a blonde in the chat room. You know what they say? Once you go plastic and blonde, you ain't coming back. Anyways, here we go. Cheers, all of you. This is where, for all of you, if you haven't seen me streaming before on this format, I'm a little bit inclined to say a lot of crazy stuff. I also say crazy stuff in my other format too, but this is a little bit more different. I get to focus on like three things: whiskey, meat. If it rains, I'm going to say this. If it rains, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Hit that like button if you want me to stream tomorrow. We got to get those likes up to at least 100 on the stream. Let's get those likes up. If we don't get those likes up to 100, I'm retiring forever. I'm just joking. Kinders. Pops open. This, I'm just saying, man, this weather's killing me, man. This weather's killing me. I feel like I'm going to get sick again. Phew. All right, here we go. We're going to do the Meet Mitch. I feel like I'm getting sick again. Oof. So these are the powerful. Yes. Back up one time. Shouts all of you. Looks beautiful. By the way, I can't see the chat room, but I do know somebody said it looks beautiful, doesn't it? You know it looks beautiful? Let me tell you what looks beautiful. Anything but a Picasso painting. Anything but a Picasso painting is beautiful. So these we're going to take off. Take a photo if you need. Take a photo if you need. Anything but a Picasso painting is beautiful. Your kids drawing more beautiful than a Picasso painting. Can you believe that? That's crazy work. April Neal, let me know if we need the lie. April Neal, only moderator in the chat room. Let me know if we need the lie. If we don't need the lie, you let me know. By the way, I'm just going to say this. Just going to say this off the rip. If you haven't subscribed here, you don't usually know what's going on, right? On this stream, mainstream. This is the mainstream for today. I'm going to be drinking a couple whiskeys. We're going to be cooking this. I will be drinking this, and I kind of want to present to you something. Should I present to you here on the stream? I got the blue. For some of you, I got the blue La Aroma de Cuba. If you want to see me, pop this open, you're going to have to really send the super chat. On this stream, we haven't got a super chat yet, and if you don't know, we do get super chats often. Most of the time, I want to tell you just what it is. If we get a super chat, we get a good super chat, I'll pop this open. This is La Aroma de Cuba. This is the blue version. Beautiful blue. Hugely beautiful blue. And I might start smoking something, a stogie on the stream, in honor of this. Yes, in honor of this. And I might start just doing reviews. Maybe that's what we should do. Let me know, chat room, that you want me to open this up. And for some of you that do not know, let's pop this open. Look what we got here. Oof, look at what we got here. Oof. You see that blue? Look at what we got here. Ooh, how beautiful. How beautiful. How many of you want me to unwrap this right here? How many? I'm not going to unwrap it unless... Yes. So that is officially on the table right now. It's on the table right now. If we get a super chat, I will unwrap this, or maybe I just might do it. You never know. You never know. Got a lot of birds out here. Anyways, point them out, Riz. Look. So far, so good. I start dragging and using, or dragging, to get this seasoning on the side. Remember, you want to do the side too. So we're gonna do the side. Damn, there's a lot of birds out here. A lot of birds. You heard the birds? A lot of birds. Looks good. Looks good. Looks really beautiful. I think we need the lie. What you think? What you think, Reaper Crew? Do we need the lie? I think we need the lie. Oh, I think we need the lie. What you think? We need the lie. What you think? We need the lie. What you think? Is the lie good? What do you think? We good? The lie? Do we need a lie? Let me know. Chat room. Are we good with the lie? What do we need? Do we need the lie? Are we good? It's good, right? All right. We're gonna be grilling. We're gonna be grilling soon on the stream. If I could ask one thing for all of you, hit that like button. So here we go. I'll be drinking. Which one did I pour up? A small batch. Cornet Taylor small batch. I'll drink this up. Undeniably beautiful. Undeniably beautiful. You know what? We're just gonna put this on here. Undeniably beautiful. I know that I show this often a lot. I tend to show this very, very often. Very often. But there's just something about it that I like. I know many of you probably just think this is overrated. Many of you just don't buy this. Many of you skip on this one. This is actually one of my favorites of all times. And I don't tend to drink it too much. I should be drinking it more. By the way, it does match. It does match the day we did a stream in the morning. It does match the color of our La Roma de Cuba. Yes, it does match this, doesn't it? Look at that. It matches that. Beautiful. Matches it very nicely. Dude, there's so many noises. There's cats. There's cars. You can hear them. There's literally everything. Birds. Seagulls. There's everything. Let's move this to the side. Okay, for all of you, I hope you're enjoying this stream. This is a really relaxing stream. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. Maybe we shouldn't be streaming anymore. Anyways, I'm just joking. Here we go for all of you. This is hanger steak. Now, if you've never bought hanger steak, this piece of meat is very hard to find. But if you do find it, I would recommend a lot of you give it a shot. Buy it. Make sure when you do buy it, make sure you cook it on the barbecue. If you cook it on the barbecue, make sure that the barbecue is a charcoal grill. There's a difference in the flavors when it comes to charcoal to a propane gas tank. And I want to make sure you guys understand that. I know many of you don't understand that, but hopefully eventually you'll figure it out. Here we go, chat room. Let's drink this up. And that's good. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something. Here we go. Since one of my ranchers said that we're doing sucky, I can't believe our Soto said that. Our Soto, how dare her? Yes, one of our ranchers said that we're doing horrible. If we're doing horrible, guess what? We might do a short stream today. Anyways, here we go. We're going to put a little bit of ice here. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink it up with some ice. Austin in the chat room, Egghead. I see you, Egghead. I'm sure for all of you, you probably have been watching our streams, and I appreciate it so much. But I kind of need a little bit of a, what's the words that I can use? I need people to be honest with me, and it's good that one of my ranchers was honest with me, that we officially, huge appreciation. Here we go, let's drink us up. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink us up. That's so good. If you just put ice in there, just a little ice, ice is melting. So good. Insane. Real good. You know what we should do? We should take out this. We should take out this. Should I take it out tomorrow? I think so. In the morning, I'll take this out. You know what we're going to do for all of you? I think we're going to start cooking. We're going to start cooking on the stream. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Yes, you know what time it is. We're number one. It's about 6 p.m. I've only been streaming for 39 minutes. Wow, wow, wow. Only 39 minutes. Thank you so much. Somebody said, nice channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. 39 minutes. 39 minutes. $39 minutes. Let's start moving this. Oof. Anyways, we're gonna do a little bit of what whiskey should we use? There's a couple whiskeys out here. Let's see what whiskeys you use. Before we do the whiskey, shout out to all of you to drink us up. Real good. All right. What we're going to do is we are officially going to be doing a little bit more olive oil on here. I think it needs a little bit more. Just a tad bit more. You want to keep this nice so that when you put it on the grill, right when you put it on the grill, it will be perfect sear. Perfect sear. Hope you guys can see what we're doing, yes? All right, looks good. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. All right. I gotta put this over here. We're gonna move this one time. Beautiful. Make sure to get all that seasoning and all the olive oil. Beautiful. Kind of want to flip this one time. There we go. Now, for some of you that believe this is going to be really good, it's going to be insanely good. You're going to see I'm going to start cooking. Point of the matter is, we still haven't drank the rest of this. And let's drink this up. Cheer it up. All right, if I'm going to be cooking this, we got to do the perfect pairing. What would be the perfect pairing with this steak? There's so many whiskeys out there. What would be the perfect pairing with this? Ooh, the perfect pairing. Well, first off, it's not going to be Jack Daniels. You already know. This is something to have and drink while you're doing it. What would be the perfect pairing with this? Man, let me figure it out. We'll have Maker's Mark, Bonded. We'll have this. It's really nice. The Cornet Taylor I just drank. Maybe I should just do what I need to do. Just do my thing. Maybe I should just do my thing and do something right now before we start cooking. Over here, Arisoto, can you make a medicine drink with the whiskey for wifey? She's feeling a little bit under the weather. I think everybody's feeling under the weather. Somebody in the chat room earlier said that they're feeling sick. Thank you so much. And over here, yes, we're going to do that. Bearded Viking, I see you, Bearded Viking. April Neal, we're going to do this. All right, we're going to do a drink for. Who is it? Is Farm Kitty in the chat room? Farm Kitty. We're going to do a drink for Farm Kitty. Okay, so in honor of Farm Kitty and for all of you, today on the stream, 0 super chats. Holy Lord, I want to find a duck out here and I'm going to squeeze the shit out of this duck and cook it on the barbecue. 0 super chats so far. Bearded Viking right now. Shout out to Bearded Viking. Bearded Viking, don't forget to get that membership. Bearded Viking, we do reviews. And for Bearded Viking, you know what we're going to do? because I was waiting for somebody that has a beard. You know what, Beard Viking, this is what we're going to do. Beard Viking, thank you so much for the appreciation. Beard Viking, if you don't know, he likes to do a lot of wood things. I saw his channel one time, and he likes to do wood things. What I would love for Beard Viking to do, just for our channel, and I would show it, I would love him to do, Beard Viking, a humidor. A stogie humidor, a small one. It doesn't have to be big, just a small little humidor. Beard Viking, I'm going to say this, shout out to Beard Viking. He knows everything about wood. I saw his channel one time. He does know everything about wood. Humidor. If you do a humidor, that would be insane. Anyways, over here, I can make that happen. Beard Viking, if you could do me a favor, tag me on whatever video whenever you do it so I can see it. I have a lot going on, so I don't see any other channels. I don't see anybody's channel. I'm very busy, so please, if you can, Beard Viking, thank you so much, Beard Viking. If he does a small humidor, it doesn't have to be big. A small humidor, that would be amazing. Bearded Viking, member. Welcome to the membership club. Beard Viking is what we do. Shout out to Beard Viking. Okay, so this is what we do. Now that we have somebody else out here that is really just appreciating the stream, I want one person to appreciate it, and Beard Vikings appreciate it. So this is what I'm going to do. On the stream, if you see me cooking all the time, there's a reason why I'm cooking. It's because I'm the best. Point of the matter is, this over here is a hanger steak. We're going to put this on the side. It's a little bit cold out here, so we're going to do two things. I'm going to be pleasing one of our ladies in the chat room. She's sick. And shout out to Beard Viking, being a member. Thank you so much. We're going to take this off the screen. And now, officially, I will be doing something for one of our ranches so that she feels better. And I'm also going to do this for all of you ladies. Over here, Beard Viking, I'm not a mod, so if you show up in chat, let me see what the Beard Viking says. He says over here, oof. Wait a minute, what did I do? Beard Viking, thank you so much for being my member. He says, I'm not a mod, so it won't show up in the chat. But if you just search my name, it'll pop up. Beard Viking, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And he is a new member. Thank you so much. But please, if you could do me a favor, if you ever do one of those videos or streams, put the hashtag on this channel so that I have the notification when you do make a little humidor. It doesn't have to be huge. Little humidor. It doesn't have to be huge. Anyways, the point of the matter is we're going to do this for Beard Viking and for the ladies. I'm going to fix up Farm Kitty's sickness, and I'm also going to do a little bit of something for the men. So here we go. Yes, brand new. Yes. Okay, we have this here, good. But we have to do something else, right? We have to do, what is it we have to do? Oh yeah, we have to fix up one of our ladies in the chat room. She's sick. I think everybody's sick in the USA. I got a little something too. Okay, we're gonna do something for her. Let's do this. Let's do this for the ladies. For all of you watching, here we go. I'm about to show you exactly what we're doing. We're going to give a little bit of appreciation to the men. And also, for the ladies, we're going to do something for the ladies. We have one of our ladies that she's sick. So, for all of you, yes, this is Aroma de Cuba. Aroma de Cuba. Beautiful. Look at this beautiful presentation. This is blue, 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 blue. Blue like my chat room. Blue, blue, blue. So we're going to put this over here. Let's tune this down one time. And for the ladies, here we go. For the ladies, one of the ladies out here, she's sick. So for her, we're going to have a shot of this over here. This is tequila. Now, for some of you that do not know, tequila does help out a ton. Helps out a ton. I do recommend a lot of you, if you're ever sick, have some lime. Unfortunately, I don't have some lime, but you have to have tequila. Tequila, lime, and salt. And so for who is it? Farm Kitty? Farm Kitty's a little bit sick. Farm Kitty, this is going to be for you, and that's in honor of April. And for Bearded Viking, new member. Let me cut this over here. Now, I designed my stogie. For some of you do not know, it just pops over here. By the way, Osmo Jones, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the membership club. Thank you so much. I appreciate the memberships. We have new members today. Yesterday we had two new members, and the day before we had other members. Thank you so much. Don't forget, you can always be part of the chat room every single day. I give you a good, relaxing stream. Sometimes I'm not as relaxed as possible, but today I'm a little bit relaxed. So for all of you, we're going to do a little bit of this. Thank you so much, members. And for all of you, this is Tequila Lobos. This is honestly, I'm just going to say it's a little bit harder to find bottle, but this is a Añejo. So I'm going to put this right here. Let's see if I can we do this over here? I think so. Here we go. Let's see if I can pour it without this falling. I think it's going to fall. Here we go. We're going to do it one time. Let's put it aside over here. Oh, man, that was a good pour. Real good pour. Again, this is tequila. This is only for the people that are sick. Arnold Schwarzenegger would be so proud. Currently, Arnold Schwarzenegger would be so proud. Beer Dragon. And also, Jones. Thank you so much. Okay, in honor of Farm Kitty, let's cut this open. Let me show you how to cut this. By the way, if you see this, I'm just going to show you. The cap is right here. The shoulder is right in the middle. I can show you about stogies in the morning. Tune in the morning. I can show you more about stogies. All right, more about this is my own stogie. This is my own line. I have my own line. Remember, if you become a member, you are possible to get any stogies of mine. But it has to be a ranch super chat, and you have to reach out to me. If you are a ranch, same thing goes. Here we go. Let's cut this open. You guys hear that bird? There's a bird. One of our neighbors has a bird. All right, so we're going to be torching this up a little bit. I knew that was going to happen. Knew that was going to happen. There goes $40. There goes $40. I knew it was going to happen. I don't even know why I did that. I knew that was going to happen. Anyways, point of the matter is, here we go. I was so focused on this. Arnold Schwarzenegger would be so proud. Okay, anyways, here we go. In honor of April Neal and Farm Kitty. Man, I have to pour another. Shit. Here we go. Lobos Tequila Limited. Well, this time I don't pour as much. How dare me? Here we go. For the sick bird in the chat room. Yes, for the sick bird in the chat room. Here we go. Let's drink some. Cheers to the sick bird. Let's have this. Cheers to our new members. And here we go. Let's drink some. By the way, what I just poured on the floor, whatever just fell on the floor, that's for the sick birds. And who is it? Farm Kitty. There you go, Farm Kitty. That's for you. What just poured on the floor. Here we go. Drink some. That's so good. Let me put this in the frame. That's so good. That is so good. Having this with this. By the way, this is Whiskey Channel. This is Whiskey Channel, but we're doing some tequila in honor of one of our sick members, sick ranches. And here we go. Let's try this out with this. Almond, creamy almond. Oh, my stogie, creamy almond. Let me tell you what it tastes like. My stogie, creamy almond, creamy almond. A little bit of cedar wood, Shout out to Bearded Viking. A little bit of cedar wood. And remember, Bearded Viking, if you make a humidor, you gotta have those Spanish cedar wood in there. I think the outside could be regular wood, but the inside should be Spanish cedar wood. There's officially tutorials online on Google. You can check it out. How to make a humidor. There's all kind of cedar, but I would say, I believe it's called Spanish cedar wood. I'm not a woody guy. I'm gonna say this. I don't like building stuff. But I do enjoy other people building stuff in front of me when I pay them. I think I like that more than building stuff. I'm not a guy that was born with Legos. I was one of those dudes that said, "How dare you?" When I was a little kid, little baby. How dare you give me Legos for my birthday? I don't even want to build anything. But I enjoy the fact that some of you do like to build them. And for all of you, I'm going to give you more notes on here, but we're going to do one more shot for we'll do one more shot for the ladies. Okay, if you ladies are sick, the Nieho. For all the ladies, one more shot. There you go for our ladies. Any other lady in the chat room, comment in the chat room. I know in the morning we get a good amount of ladies in the chat room in the morning when I do Stogie reviews. Today I was showing my face in the morning and doing a Stogie review. That is going to be members only. Members only. I did a review on the Stogie. You can go check it out. Is that Stogie for you? It is for you, but you have to check it out. It's only members only, right? Here we go. It's going to be for Iris Soto. It's going to be for Farm Kitty. In the chat room, Polar. Look at that can in the chat room. Member. It's going to be for you too. This shot's going to be for all the homies over there. April says, here we go. Let's do this. Let's try this out. I'm tall. You can't see the smoke. Here we go. For all of you, this is honestly a beautiful one. But again, this is a Niejo. And so a Niejo, if you ever get into the tequilas, a Niejo is one to sip and enjoy. If you buy a Niejo, if you buy any Añejo, it's meant for you to sip and enjoy. This is not a tequila for you to take shots. I'm actually taking a drink, and I'm enjoying it every sip. Shout out to Arnold Schwarzenegger. He knows what's up. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's do this for Arnold Schwarzenegger, too. There we go. I'm gonna put the tip of tequila. I'm not gonna dip this. There's no way I'm gonna dip that. But I can put the tip of tequila a little bit. Here we go. Drink a sip. Tequila Lobo 1707. It's so buttery. It's buttery and smooth. And then it gives you a little bit of almost like a salty pepper pop. Salty pepper pop. It's very smooth. Salty pepper pop. Just a tad bit. Just like a little sprinkle. It's almost like they put a little bit of salt in there. You could taste the Añejo. You could taste that extra age that they put on here. You can taste the extra age. It's limited release. Beautiful. God, what a beautiful bottle. Look at this beautiful bottle, man. Beautiful bottle. I do recommend all of you to get this. But this is not one to take shots. I am drinking in the shot glass, but I'm only drinking a shot glass because it's easier for me to clean this up. Right? I understand why my parents don't want me over their house. They never want me to cook. I understand it. I completely understand it. All right, here we go. Let's try it out with this. I did have that over here. I have the tip of tequila. Here we go. I got to bend down. Shit. I got to bend down. All right. So, what I'm doing this with tequila, and honestly, it honestly tastes like citrus a little bit when you're doing this with tequila. Still getting that nutty profile, almond, smooth almond, a little bit of cedar wood, a little bit of saltiness, almost maybe because of this. Very, very nice. But you can't get this stogie unless you're a member or a ranch. Remember, the only way to get a care package from me, when you get a Senate Super Chat, $100 Super Chat, that's the only way. And for all of you, I don't recommend any of you. If you do not do this, I don't want to get you into this, but it's a great, great hobby. There's a lot of brands. I review the brands in the morning. Now that I did that, in order of Farm Kitty, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, Farm Kitty. I hope this made you feel good. I wasn't going to take this out if it wasn't for April Neal. Hope you feel better. And April Neal, thank you so much for letting me know one of our ranches is sick. I hope she feels better. So currently, we're gonna go back to this. I do know that I haven't been showing you this in the morning because I've been doing coffee. And we're gonna also take this out of the way. But to me, currently, I'm gonna say this. There's something I've been liking. I just don't like to do it in the morning because in the morning is what it is. In the morning, I don't want to show you guys that I'm drinking soda because I don't drink soda. Over here, Jake Ram has been a huge part of our streams in the morning. I'm going to say this. Jake Ram, 1628. He says, for Reaper and the crew from 11. Jake is from 11. Jake, I'm going to say this. Jake, here we go, Jake. I'm going to do this for Jake. Okay, for Jake. Dr. Pepper, they don't sell this at Club 11, all right? Okay, so Dr. Pepper, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to show you exactly what we're doing. All right? Let me put this in my mouth. Let's take this out of the way. By the way, this is a great one. If you ever need a lighter, this is a... I think they call it a four piston. Shout out to Tater Tom. This is this has been with me, I think, for 2 years already. Dr. Pepper with a stogie and Jack Daniels. Here we go. Let me tell you if it's good. I love it. I love it. Real amazing. Real good. By the way, we have the beer. We haven't drank the whole beer. Got a little bit of this. I do recommend all of you fill up your refrigerator with this one. I'm going to say this. The company's not telling me to do this. The company's not telling me to do this. Fill it up in your refrigerator. You're not Mexican. Cool. I'm not Mexican either. Fill up your refrigerator with Estrella Jalisco. Did I tell you guys I took this to Thanksgiving to my parents? My father loved this. He drank goddamn 6 of them. I don't even know how many he drank, but I left the rest. I bought a 12-pack. I left the rest there. Okay, so far on the stream, let's see. Jack Daniels, Tennessee. I already know it's good. Ooh, it's getting buttery. It's getting buttery. My beautiful stogie getting buttery and toasty. Nice. But with this, here we go. Hope you feel better for him, kitty. Exceptional. It gives you a little bit of sugarness on this stogie. My own stogie, again, is still creamy. I made sure my stogie was creamy and enjoyable to have at least 3 of them in your cookout. This is one of my favorites to just have in the afternoon, nighttime, or in the morning. If I'm not streaming, I like to have my own stogies. I have a good stogie lineup. I'm going to be bringing back on my stogie lineup. I'm going to be bringing back my heavy duty one. We reviewed it the other day, my last one in my batch, small batch, and I'm going to bring it back. So if you guys want a strong Lejero, very strong stogie, I'm going to bring it back. And for some of you, I know we have a lot of stogie reviewers that tend to do videos. I don't do videos. I do live streams. We're going to take this off the screen. Now we're going to try some of these whiskeys. What whiskeys go with this? And let's go with one that's very popular with all of you. Bearded Viking. If I wanted to recommend Bearded Viking, I do know that there's a lot of you that are into whiskeys, and some of you that don't know about whiskey, so you tune in. This is really, honestly, the one that you should get. It's inexpensive, and honestly, it's one that I recommend everybody really to get. Eagle Rare 10-year, if you find it, the most I tell you to pay is $60 because the price inflation is crazy. So we're gonna. Well, I'm not gonna put it on here in the corner. Do well, I know. I'm gonna put this. Where am I gonna put this? We're gonna put this right over here. Show us all of you. Here we go. Eagle Rare is going to be good with the stogie. A beautiful blend of a little bit of almonds, a little bit of cedar wood, a little bit of saltiness. This has no coffee notes. Mainly nutty, creamy. There's also, ooh, you heard that? Here we go. Eagle Rare, 10-year. Let's see. What is stogie? Let's see. Shout out to all of you. Try this out. 10-year Eagle Rare. Polar, I see you, Polar. Here we go. So far, brown sugar, beautiful brown sugar. There's an oak note and a citrus note on here. One of the best things about Eagle Rare, 10-year is that it has a citrus note on here. The citrus note on here is one of my favorite things about this bottle. There's no denying that this bottle is one of the best in the market. If you really want to get into bourbon whiskeys and you find this, I would really recommend this. By the way, for some of you that are asking, 12-year. Remember, I don't want to tell you that I like to show every whiskey possible, but we will say that 12-year, officially, very hard to find, and I don't want to be blasting and supporting all these companies. I want to really support what I like. For all of you watching, the main thing that I've currently on the stream been talking about, one of the main things, Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels doesn't pay me to talk about this. And for some of you, you guys are the reason why we do this. I want to bring you the best pairing, best food pairing, and the best stogie pairing. Here we go, try this out. Okay, let's add to this. I told you what I'm tasting currently in the first pour of this. Here we go, let's try this out. Again, let me go rewind again for some of you. My stogie, which for some of you, this is something that I want to say. Always know. There's always one that you can use for nighttime, daytime, morning time. And this is mine that I like to use for any time of the day. Creaminess, saltiness, a little bit of toastedness, woodiness, and I'm going to say, if anything, I'm going to say for all some of you, just super smooth, but we have to add a little bit of whiskey. If I add a little bit of Eagle Rare, here we go, let's try this out. Oof. That right there, incredible. Those are the words that I can use. Incredible. Brown sugar, citrus, woody notes. Woody notes as in sweet oak on the 10-year. Woody notes, sweet oak on that 10-year. Beautiful. A little bit of pepper, but the pepper I think is coming out of this. There's a little bit of saltiness I think is coming out of this. A little bit of nuttiness coming out of this. Added to this, with this one, caramel, brown sugar, oak, a sweet oak, citrus. I don't even know what more to say. This is almost like if I'm having a Davidoff with the perfect pairing. It's like I'm having a Davidoff with the perfect pairing. You guys know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Let's do this over here. Oof. Wow. All right, let's flip this. For some of you, here we go. Eagle Rare 10 year. I know many of you know what it is. For some of you, whiskey community, you guys know what it is. But we have to show the people that don't know. I do like to. I like to preach to people that don't know anything about nothing. Because you know what it is when you're watching the stream. You know what's the best. It's not like other channels. That other channels show you anything. I'm very consistent with the stuff that I show. And I make sure to show the best. I want a little bit of sweetness on here. I'm going to go for inexpensive whiskey. Inexpensive whiskey. We're going to go for the inexpensive whiskey right now. The hardest whiskey on the street to find. I'm going to put this, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this inside. The hardest whiskey to find on the stream will be Cornelius Taylor, Penelope Cigar Session. And did you see how they made it like a cigar? Chapter one. They made the label like a cigar. And then Eagle Rare. Now you're probably wondering, why the hell don't I have a band? I do have a band for my stogies. When you want a real, when you want the band, and if you really want to get my band, I have my band. But usually, if you do get a band of a special band like this, like a real band, well, let's just say this. There's copyrights and everything. There's copyrights on just right here. If you're doing a band, there's copyrights on this, the logo. There's copyrights on everything. It's very. I know what it is to be in the cigar industry. It's very hard to be. Shout out to all the ladies in the chat room. Very hard to be. Really, just competing with other brands. We compete with just ourselves. We are a channel in a community that I give a lot of things away. For some of you, I do like to give a lot of things away. I'm going to give away something on this stream by the end of the month. But you have to be tuned in. Maker's Mark 46. It's poured up. Let me tell you the proofing on this one. This one's 47% ABV, but you get a lot of vanilla on here. 47% ABV, which is 94 proof. The whiskey we had recently was 90 proof, 45% ABV. Cornelius Taylor 100 proof, 50% ABV. Jack Daniels, we had it earlier. We still have it in our glass with some Dr. Pepper, 35% alcohol by volume, 70% ABV. For all of you, damn, I cut myself. All right, here we go. We're going to drink this French oak. I will be cooking on the stream. Don't forget. I will be cooking on the stream. Do me a favor if you haven't already, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that like button. All right, let's see the comparison with this. With our stogie. Here we go. I'm gonna smell it so that I can clear my nose. Oof, I cleared my nose real good. It's getting a little bit cold out here. And I'm wearing a tank top. It's getting a little bit cold out here. I'm wearing a tank top. You guys want to see the tank top I'm wearing? I'm wearing a United States flag tank top. Here we go. So this gives you a little bit of vanilla, a lot of vanilla actually. French oak usually, if anything you see, any whiskey you see, if you see any whiskey that says French oak, that means that it has a strong amount of vanilla. They tend to use small, I think, spirals of French oak in the barrels. Here we go, drink some. Oof. Oof, that is Jesus Lord. I don't know why I just I don't know how to say this, but I don't know how to say this, but that right there, holy Lord. That right there was the kick of a lot of oak. A ton of oak, ton of vanilla, a lot of oak, a ton of vanilla. Shit. Here goes trying out with our stogie. Oof. Oof. Here we go. Let me tell you, for all of you watching, here we go. And again, why do I make noise? I make noise because I'm trying to get a little bit of air on here to get all the notes. I'm bringing a lot of air into my mouth to get all the notes for all of you. Vanilla, strong vanilla, creamy, creamy. Right here, creamy nut, creamy almond. Saltiness on here, on this. A little bit of cedarwood, toasted oak. Also, I'm tasting on here just a little bit, just a tad bit. I'm not going to say too much. Just a little bit on here. Very special. Just a little bit of white pepper. A little butterness on that toast. Vanilla on here that gives it a good impression. Vanilla on here, beautiful vanilla. Just a tad bit of leather on here that I'm tasting, a little bit of leather on here. I'm going to say, is it this? No, it's not this. It's currently this. I'm tasting a little bit of leather on here. And for all of you, let's try it out one more time. Oh, shit. I just got a cramp. Fuck. I just got a cramp on my foot. Holy shit, my pinky's getting crooked. Ooh. My pinky's getting crooked. I got a cramp. Oh, shit. If you ever get a cramp, you gotta walk it out. Holy shit. My toe is getting crooked. My pinky is getting crooked. Oh shit. I'm getting a cramp on my foot. Walk it out. The worst thing you could ever get is a horse. A cramp at 3 a.m. A foot cramp. A Charlie horse. Holy shit. Give me a second. I need to walk this out. I don't even know why I opened that refrigerator. Holy shit. Big time cramp. My foot is good. You know what? Here we go. Oh. Wait a minute. Oof. Huge cramp. Oof. All right, here we go. I'm going to do this over here. Oof. I still taste that. Strong oak. After I just went through a life-changing experience just now. Holy Lord. Man, cramps are horrible shit. I need to start buying bananas. Over here, Jake says for the cramps and the crew at 11. He insists with the 11. Jake. Shout out to Jake. Thank you so much, Jake. Club 11. If any of you need to go to Club 11, the weekends are the way to go. Okay, Friday and Saturday is the best time to go to Club 11. All right, for all of you, there you go. For any of you that want to know, Club 11, Club 11. There you go. Friday and Saturdays. Let me walk it out one time. I'm going to do this for my people. French joke is good. This is frozen. I just took it out of a freezer because, well, I just got a cramp. Since I just got a cramp, I want to try this out. Since I just got a cramp, I want to try this out. Damn, that cramp was horrible. Not as horrible as a frozen top floor. Okay, April O'Neil. Thank you so much, April O'Neil, for being here. April O'Neil, she said, if you do it more than 2 hours, I ain't watching. Look, I remember all of you that tell me things. And I like to tell you guys I appreciate it. I really appreciate April O'Neil for giving me, honestly, telling me over 2 hours I can't watch. I appreciate it so much. I don't think you guys understand. Whenever you guys say anything, if you think it's negative, it's not negative. It makes our streams better. It makes our streams better. And I really appreciate it. Shout out to all of you. By the way, if you haven't seen, somebody says, what's the newest bottle that I have got? Go check out my streams. We opened up Mitch Kerr's. Yes, Mitch Kerr's. We opened up Four Roses 2025. Top floor. What question is it? April, let me know the question. Oh, look at that. Oof, look at that. You saw the color? You saw the color, huh? Look at the color of this. I'm going to show you. By the way, this is my freezer. Top floor. I have 2 top floors. I have a lot of top floors. I think I have I have a whole box of top floors because this is my favorite. April, let me know. What's the question? How many bottles do you have? I have over... It's so sick to say. I think I have over 600 bottles. I have over 600 bottles. I have literally all the bottles you can think of buying. All the best bottles you can think of buying, I have them. Over 650 bottles. Total bottles, how many I could have in my head, if I can say? Close to 1,000 bottles. Close to 1,000 bottles, okay? Yes. If you're a YouTuber, you have to have a lot, right? I don't drink all the whiskeys every single day. I only drink them on the streams. Anyways, for all of you, top floor, one of my favorite. But you can see it's a little bit colored up, a little bit foggy, a little bit foggy. Yes, a little bit foggy. And I only show the whiskeys that I want on the stream. Every stream is different. Every stream is different whiskeys. I could show you a bunch of other whiskeys on the stream. Just boom, take it off, and we could do amazing expensive ones. But some of you can't afford expensive ones, so I gotta give you the good stuff too. Remember, just because it's $15, it doesn't mean it's bad. Don't let another YouTuber tell you that it's bad. Okay? I know the difference between bad and good. Top floor is fantastic. Who do I recommend this to? People like Beer Viking. Maybe Beer Viking doesn't drink. If I were to recommend this something, a beginner whiskey, something that just gives you maybe 3 notes, top floor is fantastic. Holy shit, make sure my damn cut is not wide open. By the way, if any of you cutting wood, please use goggles. Here we go. You never know. That blade could go flying into your brain. As long as you have a goggle, it can help you out and save you from going blind. Here we go. Drink this up. Damn. Top floor. I should have drank that one. Honestly, I should have drank that one. Top floor. Holy Lord. Top floor. What do I have to say about top floor? Top floor is, honestly, it's fantastic. It's really good. It doesn't have the crazy amount of notes that you're probably trying to find in a higher end whiskey. But the point of the matter is you're paying good money for a Buffalo Trace product. This is a Buffalo Trace, yes, product, basically. It is distilled. Says it over here. Let me clean this up because it's a little bit wet. Distilled, aged, and bottled by Buffalo Trace, Frankfurt, Kentucky. There you go. Cool. I recommend some of you, if you want something that has more notes, bond that has more nuts. This one has like a apple pie kind of feel. We're gonna drink that now. Let's drink this up. On my stogie. This is crazy to say. This is wrong to say. I'm tasting a little bit of pork chop on here. A little bit of pork chop. I don't know why I'm tasting pork chop. Toasted butter, not toasted butter, toasted a toast with a little bit of butter on the top. Still have that almond, not peanut, almond, creamy almond, almost like a silky almond. A little bit of saltiness, a little bit of pepper, white pepper on here. I made sure that this doesn't have dark pepper, like black pepper, right? And for all of you, here we go. You can freeze this up. Now, for some of you, I don't recommend you to freeze up a $200 bottle. Okay, this is frozen because I like to use this in usually cocktails and stuff. This is not like this is it. This is supposed to be like this, clear. But I have this in the freezer, which I'm going to put in the freezer right now. Bench Talk Floor. I did recommend Iris Soto and April Neal to have this. Buy this. It's inexpensive, really good. I'm going to drink this one next. I actually want to drink this one. You know what? Let's go to the Penelope. I'm not going to do any more Stogie. That Stogie is honestly, it's kind of get it to me. I'm not going to do any more Stogie. What I'm going to put, I'll put this right here, back here. I'm not going to do any more Stogie. Damn, that cramp. All right, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take it off the screen. And now we're going to be just doing this. I'm going to put the meat back on here because we're going to start cook. Am I going to do one more puff of this? I'll do it later. I can't do it right now. I'm going to put this in my teeth. I'm going to do this later. Let me take this out of the screen. Oh, shit. I have a leakage on the floor. Holy crap, I had some olive oil hitting the floor. Here we go. We're going to put the one. I still have the stogie in my lips. I'm going to put this. Which one am I going to? Oh, let me take this out of the way. Here's the one I want to do next. But before I do this, we're going to drink the rest of this. A straight Jalisco. I clean up my taste buds. Let me know if you can see in the chat room. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. Yes, yes, yes. What I'm going to do is I'm also flip this up because there's a lot of olive oil. There's a lot of olive oil on this wood. We're going to start cooking. Don't you worry. We're going to start cooking. This hanger steak is going to be insanely good. Beautiful. For all of you, let's hook us up. Let's hook us up with that Penelope. Did you hear my neighbors? My neighbor's coughing her laugh away. Telling you. Some of you don't believe me, but you heard my neighbor. She coughing her laugh away. She coughing her laugh away. Can you hear her? Yes, yes, you can hear her. All right, anyways. Damn, she's still coughing. Well, fuck, dude. What, she got COVID? Shit, she's still coughing. Damn. Holy shit. She got COVID. I gotta stay away from her. All right, we're gonna put this over here. What? Oh shit, she's still coughing, man. She's sick as hell. God damn. Don't show up to work. You get everybody sick in the facility. By the way, Farm Kitty, I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better, Farm Kitty. Okay, what we're gonna do is, What we're gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do Penelope. We're gonna back this up right. Oh shit! Did I just cut myself? What the fuck? Man, I've been cutting myself. This morning I woke up. I was like, why the hell? I have a cut. I didn't even realize it. Have a cut there. Put this over here. What else I'm gonna do? Oh yeah. Let me drink the rest of this. This is Jack Daniels with a little bit of Dr. Pepper. We're gonna put the Penelope. Now, for some of you, yes, we're gonna take the koozie out. And we're going to start cooking. We're going to start cooking. So what I'm going to do is, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a clean piece of wood on here. So you know that I'm going to be cooking, right? But we have to drink this up. Fantastic. Fantastic. Real good. Penelope. What am I going to say about Penelope? Before we do the Penelope, Stokey's still on deck. I'm going to do it just one time, okay? My Stokey one time with this because it's wrong for me to not do it. Here we go. Okay, Stokey with the Penelope. Damn, there's dogs, there's birds, there's people coughing. Latina's coughing. Okay, let's see what this is. Penelope. Here we go. Ooh. That Penelope, honestly, it feels like I'm smoking two stogies. I'm just going to be straight up with you. When you're drinking this, and if you ever find this, I'm just going to say this. You don't have to be smoking a stogie. This literally tastes like if you're smoking literally a stogie. You don't even have to have a stogie. It feels, honestly, stogie to stogie. It's like you're doing two stogies at the same time. Do I recommend the Penelope cigar session? Only if you're having the possibility to want to feel like you're smoking a stogie. That makes you feel, honestly, that whiskey makes, to me, because I smoke stogies every day, it makes me feel like I'm smoking a stogie without having a stogie on me. That's what it feels like. It has all those tobacco notes on here, very light tobacco notes. It's very, very nice. So for any of you that buy that whiskey, well, you're just going to know what it is. You're literally smoking a stogie, but in juice form. Whoops! I left the mic far away. For some of you that do not know, you have to have a mic close by. Over here, member for 7 months, Edwin. Edwin, thank you so much for appreciating the stream. Shout out to Edwin. By the way, Adventures, I see you, Adventures. Anyways, hanger steak. I'm going to be cooking this up. All right, we're going to set us up. Edwin, thank you so much. This is the mainstream of the day. This is where I show you how to cook. And for some of you, these are the streams that I can tell you. I show you a lot of things. These are the main streams. I go all out. I go hard. I try my best to go as hard as possible for all of you. Okay, so we have this here. Let's tune us in. Okay, what's the best whiskey on the stream? Somebody probably asked. I bet some of you want to know what's the best whiskey on the stream. Every whiskey on here has its purpose. All of them have its purpose. I want to make sure that you all understand. All these whiskeys are for all of you. If I show any whiskey on here, it's something you gotta buy. Yes, let's tune this up so you can see. Camera's not looking so good. Here we go. There we go. You guys see good, right? Okay. Currently, great whiskey. We're gonna put this over here. Real good whiskey. 10-year. Great whiskey. Real good. Fantastic. Maker's Mark, you already know if you want vanilla, French oak. If anything ever says French oak, I don't care what company it is, you can get a lot of vanilla. If you don't like tobacco, don't buy this. Okay, just don't buy it. Straight up tell you, Jack Daniel's one of the best mixers you could get, but you have to like the sweetness of Tennessee, and you also have to like to be able to mix over here. Jake! Hey, Reaper. Where are the Johnny Walkers? Dude, Johnny Walker's a straight dookie, man. Imagine I show all the Johnny Walkers possible on the stream. All the Johnny Walkers, bam, 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 all the Johnny Walkers. You guys are going to want to buy the Johnny Walker. And guess what? Johnny Walker doesn't pay me. Johnny Walker doesn't pay me to show shit. I ain't showing them because they stink. Johnny Walker can suck it. Okay? Johnny Walker can suck it. There's no Johnny Walker I recommend any of you unless if you go to a party, this is the one Johnny Walker I recommend you. I'll recommend you one Johnny Walker. Alright? I'll be right back. Let me get the beer in my refrigerator. It's right. I have a refrigerator outside, by the way. Okay. Let me recommend you the one Johnny Walker that it's legendary. The one Johnny Walker that you guys should get if you want to really get peer pressured into getting Johnny Walker. I don't recommend you guys to get Johnny Walker. You guys are probably watching thinking, holy shit, how the hell does he, how can he hang? First off, let me tell you why I can hang. And this goes for all of you. Okay? Whiskeys, if you drink whiskeys in small portions. All right, that's one thing. If you drink whiskeys in small portions, you're good. If you officially start putting sugar, yeah, there's a little bit of sugar. Yes, I did put sugar on the stream. What kind of sugar did I put? Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way. We just popped this open, but I just want to make sure. I want to be transparent with all of you. I want to make sure all of you don't get too tipsy. I want to make sure that you guys don't get too tipsy. Okay, here we go. If you drink Johnny Walker, I mean, not even Johnny Walker, it's just anything with Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper has sugar. We drank this currently on the stream. If you want to get tipsy, this is the way to get tipsy quickly. Johnny Walker, forget Johnny Walker. Jack Daniels is the GOAT. If you drink Jack Daniels Blackberry, it's fantastic. Adventurers, if I would want to recommend adventurers to do cocktails with Jack Daniels, this is the one that I would recommend adventurers. I think she's in the chat room. This is one of the best. I know adventurers. I saw her in the chat room. One of our ranches. I know she visited Tennessee. But when she visited Tennessee, they didn't have this release yet out. The Blackberry. This is the best thing that they have ever put. You can use it in the cocktails. Blackberry is so good. It's only $20. Only $20. Are you sure, Reaper? Are you sure, Reaper? All my neighbors can hear me. I don't like sweet. No, they did not have it. Okay, I'm going to say this for adventurers. Find a recipe. Just on the Jack Daniels, okay? But this is a Blackberry. I want adventurers to do one stream just for her subscribers, not for the Reaper crew, just for her subscribers. Shout out to adventurers. She's one of our ranches. I like to recommend my ranches. I want all my ranches to succeed. If you have a channel, I want all of you to succeed. This is what you do, Jack. This is what you do, adventurers. Shout out to Tanya. Jack Daniels, Blackberry, okay? Buy Jack Daniels Apple, okay? Jack Daniels Apple and Jack Daniels Blackberry. Use mocktail, which would be Dr. Pepper or Coca-Cola, and then you could do your own cocktails. You could go on YouTube or on Google, look up cocktails. I don't know any cocktails with this because I don't even look. This is honestly, a lot of ice with Dr. Pepper. Fantastic. Which is better, Jack Daniels Apple or Jack Daniels Blackberry? But I want her to do it. It'll be a great live stream. If there's a third Jack Daniels that she could buy, again, this is $20, only $20 for all of you. You can buy this. I'm gonna tell you, this is the best one. Okay, so this is a little bit biased for her. If she's doing a stream, it's gonna be biased because she already knows that this is the best one. Huh? Anyways, point of the matter is the ice melted on here. Tanya, you don't even have a super chat on the stream. Timmy got you. Timmy got you in the last stream. Last stream, Timmy sent a $10 super chat on his break. Tanya, you don't even have to. You didn't even have to send a super chat, please. No super chat. I just want to give you I want to be able to watch the stream. But do it this weekend, please. Do it this weekend. It's inexpensive. Jack Daniels $20. $20. Jack Daniels $20. The Apple one is $20. I haven't even done it myself, but I want her to do it because if somebody else does it, it's so much better. If I do it, it's like, damn. It's kind of like, if I do it, how do I feel like if I do it, man? How do I feel like if I do it? By the way, shout out to the Florida Panthers. Let me show you how much rain is coming to me. Just so you know. Okay, so my flag, shout out to Bob Loves Whiskey. He sent me, one of my ranchers sent me the flag. We put it on here. The flag is going up and down. Right? Shout out to the Florida Panthers. Anyways, let's go back to this. If I have the Jack Daniels apple with this, I'm gonna feel so bad. It's like for some of you, it's like having two kids. It's like having two kids. One kid is enough. One kid is enough. It's like having two kids. When the one kid tells you, right, Jack Daniels Blackberry, it's like Blackberry. Some of you should know what it is to have kids. It's like that one kid tells you, Am I your favorite? Am I your favorite? Damn. How the hell do I tell Jack Daniels Blackberry that I love you, man. I love you. But then the apple is there on the side. It's hard, right? It's hard. Having two different ones. So that's why I only show one. Anyways, Tanya, I really hope you do that. Adventures, if you haven't seen the Adventures channel, she does cocktails. She does cruises, but the main thing is cruises. If you're into cruises, when I get older, when I get to be 60, when I get to be 60 years old, like Tanya's like 60 years old. When I get to be 60 years old, I'm retired right now. But when I get to be 60 years old, I'll know what the best cruises are. When I go to the cruises, I'm not going to be cruising right now. I'm too young to be cruising. And then the new Titanic happens. I've been seeing them. I saw that movie, one of my favorite movies in the world, Titanic. I don't want the ship that I join to be the next Titanic. Shout out to April Neal in the chat room. Look at this. How cool would it be for Tanya to have a bracelet? Isn't this beautiful, this bracelet? I want all of you to have a bracelet like this. Different colors. But you know what? You know who's stripping? April Neal. You got to get a website, April Neal. April Neal. These bracelets are beautiful. I love these bracelets. Anyways, point of matters. What am I doing on here? Look this up. Shit, it's so good. Manny, I know Manny would buy all the bracelets. We're going to give a huge appreciation to April Neal in the chat room. Okay, the bracelet that I'm wearing is from April Neal. And for all of you watching Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. I like to wear nice watches. My watch of the day is Frank Sinatra. It's an automatic. There you go. It's an automatic. Beautiful watch. I don't recommend this for all the men out there. If you're... Oh, shit. We got a $20 super chat. Damn. Ryan Quinn. Shit, Ryan Quinn. You're coming in here hard, Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn, let me see the emoji. He got a new emoji. Oh shit, Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn looks like a thug. Shout out to all the thugs. Shout out to the UM. Shout out to the UM. College football is going to be Indiana and University of Miami. Shout out to Ryan Quinn, $20 super chat. Okay, if Ryan Quinn, look, I know Ryan Quinn is into whiskey. What whiskey do I recommend on the stream? Ryan Quinn, $20 super chat. Here we go, $20 super chat. Let me see this. Ryan Quinn says, Reaper Crew. And he says over here, yes. For some of you, if you're not seeing my face right now, it's because, dude, ladies, my ladies. I'm gonna say this for my ladies, all my ladies. For all my ladies. It's hard to transition, okay? Straight up. From my face to the barbecue, it's hard to transition. Today, I've had a long day. I've had a super long day. Next year, I'll tell you why I've had a long day. I'm gonna reveal it next year. I'm gonna reveal why I've had a long day in New Year's. Nobody knows. I don't need to share this. Oh shit. April Neal says the mic isn't working. Damn. April Neal says the mic isn't working. Shit. Wait a minute. Chat room, let me know. Is the mic working? Let me walk away. Is the mic working? Is the mic working? Oh shit. The mic is not working. Son of a gun. She's trying to own me. No, you sound far away again. Almost like an AC unit. Are we for real? Let me back out. Let me see. Okay, let me know. I'm far away. I'm walking away. I'm going to my refrigerator. Let me know. I'm far away. I'm like, how many? I'm 10 feet away. Are we good? I'm 10 feet. You can hear my refrigerator. Here we go. Shout out to Adventures. It's my refrigerator. You can hear it? You can hear it? Okay, you guys good? Wait a minute. We're not good yet? Okay. I'm in my refrigerator. I'm in my refrigerator. Can you guys hear my refrigerator? Ooh! Some of you can't hear her. Nobody can hear her. Ooh! I went to my refrigerator. Let me show you. Damn, I'm loaded, baby. Can you guys hear me? I went to my refrigerator, far away, strong far away. The good thing is we have a mic. I'm gonna show you the mic that I use, okay? That's the mic that I use. I know some of you out there, Jake over here. By the way, huge shout out to Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn, I haven't forgot about you. Shout out to all of you. Koozie. I do know that some of you, I think Ventures one time she said, I'm gonna repeat this. Ventures, let me know if you're ready for me to say it. I know she likes it when I abuse her sometimes. She says, hell no, I don't like it when you abuse me. What you talking about? Anyways, here we go. The best beer you can get. Ryan Quinn, he don't even got this. He don't even got this at his bar. Buffalo Wild Wings doesn't got Mexican stuff. No, 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 no. Buffalo Wild Wings doesn't have Mexican stuff. I'm straight up say it. Straight up say it. Adventurers, all you had to say, adventurers, is tell me. That's all you had to say. April Neal says in the chat room, she says she can't hear me. I appreciate it, adventure. Damn, I was about to say adventurers. Thank you so much, April Neal, for letting me know. If you guys haven't hit the like button, hit the like button for the stream. The best Mexican beer. I'm not even Mexican. The best goddamn freaking beer. All right? The best beer. Now, somebody just wrote a paragraph. Somebody just wrote a paragraph. If you write a paragraph, sometimes I see it. Okay? Smoky Squash Barber. I need a haircut. But I'm probably going to do a stream on this year to cut my hair. He says, I missed y'all too. I've been grinding in the barbershop, so don't get here too I don't get too twisted anymore over here because I got a barber clipping my ass. He says it's sad. Y'all doing okay? Smoky Squash Barber. Thank you so much for being here, Smoky Squash Barber. Don't forget, take that barber. Barber, yes, take that barber trim out of your ass. Be here in the chat room. Be here in the chat room. Okay, Adventures, there you go. Adventures over here. Gotta step away, but you're on the big screen. I'll be back in chat. Adventures. Here we go, Adventures. I'm gonna say for Adventures. What the hell was I gonna say for Adventures? Damn, I completely forgot. I was gonna say something real nice. Real nice. You know, if I say real nice, it ain't real nice. I was going to say something. What the hell was I going to say? Damn. I forgot. Adventures, you know what? Sometimes you're going to forget. She says, you forgot? Yes, I forgot. That's what it is when you get older. When you get older, you forget. You forget. That's what it is. Wait a minute. What the hell was I about going to do? Yes, you forget. When you get old, that's what it is. You forget. Point of the matter is, wait a minute. I have Mexican stuff on here. Adventure is not Mexican. Let me try to figure this. I feel like I'm trying to figure this out on the stream. This is like a Da Vinci Code. It's like Adventure is not Mexican, right? She's like from the Bronx. She's from the Bronx. African American from the Bronx. Shout out to all of you from the Bronx. Yesterday, I was speaking to a dude yesterday. He goes, "There's no Cubans." I'm not Cuban, but he goes, "There's no Cubans there's no Cubans in Brooklyn. There's no Cubans in Brooklyn. There's no Cubans. There's no Cubans because in South Miami, you guys know I'm from Miami. There's a lot of Cubans." He goes, "Cubans don't go to New York. There's no Cubans in Brooklyn. There's no Cubans in the Bronx." He goes, "There's only Dominicans, Hispanic Dominicans or Puerto Ricans." That's what he said. But I've never been to. I'm gonna say it right now. Adventures knows. She goes. The guy goes yesterday. I was out till like 5 a.m. He goes, "Yo, there's no Cubans. You got Cubans in Miami. There's no Cubans in New York. There's like a 1%. Oh, we got in New York. In New York." He goes, "In New York, all we got here." This is how he talk. "Oh, we got New York. We got Dominicans and we got Boricuas." I don't even know what the hell he meant, Boricua. I don't even know Boricuas or Puerto Ricans or Cuban. No, I don't even know Puerto Ricans or Dominicans or Puerto Ricans. He said, "We only got Dominicans and Puerto Ricans." And for adventurers, that's not even what I was going to say. Anyways, because shout out to the adventurers. I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator. I don't even know why I took this out. I don't even know why I took this out. I shouldn't be flexing these beers because these beers are like $20. How sad to be flexing these beers. How sad to be flexing those beers. Let's start cooking. Before we start cooking, we're going to drink this up for our members. Beer the Viking, welcome to the membership club. For any of you out there, they got a membership. Thank you so much. Renew the membership if you haven't. As you can see. Let's take this out of the screen. It's expensive. Let's take this out of the screen. It's expensive. Best whiskey on the stream. Very subjective. That's what I have to say. Very subjective. Let's start cooking. Manny, open up your bottles. God damn it. Open up your bottles, Manny. What the hell? I'll keep this over here. Anything's gonna fall, nothing gonna fall. Let's go to the barbecue. You're probably wondering, why did it take me so long to cook? My hanger steak doesn't take long to cook. Well, we need a little bit of heat. I'm gonna close the top vent up. Shout out to Pretty Timmy. I know Pretty Timmy be learning how to cook. Sometimes you have to know how to cook with the right channel. And we give you the best cookout possible on YouTube. The problem is, here's the issue. The issue is people don't know that every piece of meat cooks differently. All right? Every piece of meat cooks differently. So you have to understand that. I don't care if you think you know how to cook. Every piece of meat cooks differently. Hanger steak cooks very different than some of you have ever probably. It's not the same as cooking a ribeye. Okay? Hanger steak, it doesn't cook like a ribeye. Hanger steak does not cook like a ribeye. Let me repeat to you. Hanger steak, what I'm cooking right now, does not cook like a ribeye. Alright? And if it doesn't cook like a ribeye, note that. Alright? Note that. Anyways, let's put this back on here. This is nice and lubed up. Good. Beautiful. Know what you're cooking, when you're cooking, what time you're cooking, how much heat there is. Good, you guys know. On the stream. On the stream, I'm cooking with Cowboy brand. Buy this. Honestly, this is honest. Lump hardwood. This is the best. This is the best Cowboy brand. That's what I'm using to cook up this beautiful meat. That's what I'm using to cook with this beautiful meat. There we go, it's looking good. Good, looking fantastic. Let me split this or what? Yes. Ryan Quinn, thank you so much for being here. Supported the stream. I already did this, so I'm gonna do this again. You see, guys, you see it? The main heat is right in the middle. The main heat is right in the middle. So for all of you Look at the embers. Those embers. Oof. This is gonna. I should just. Psh. I got a cut right here. Okay, the heat is good, looking good. Here we go, hanger steak. You heard that? That's a popo. Hey, we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna just keep this over here. That's the underside. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start feeding this. We have the heat right in the middle. I'm gonna start feeding the heat. Just a little bit. I'm gonna use a different thong. This is a thong that I'm using to cook. Use a different thong. I'm gonna use this thong. That's the thong that I've been using to. There we go. This is the one that I've been using to move over the charcoal. I have two thongs. One is to move the charcoal and another one is to cook. Just so you know. Over here, Jake. Jake, thank you so much for the super chat. Jake, here we go, Jake. Let me read that super chat. He says, Reaper, who taught you skills on the grill? Over here, Jake, let me show you. I've been cooking forever, but before I ever streamed, I didn't want to show anybody the cooking, but I didn't think anybody really cared. I've been cooking for about, on the barbecue, a total, today is 2026, so I've been cooking for about 12 years. About 12 years on the barbecue. We only started our stream, our YouTube channel in 2022, 2023, 2022, 2023. We could say 2023, so we're 3 years in. 3 years in, officially. If you're looking at the channel, it says 2019, but 2019 doesn't. When I started YouTube in 2019, I only subscribed to YouTube. If you guys subscribe to YouTube, you're subscribing and you're making a channel. YouTube doesn't allow you to just make a profile. It's a channel you're making. So I officially got on YouTube on 2019 on this profile. And then in 2020, the end of 2022, I said, you know what, we're gonna make this happen. I started cooking on the stream, I believe, in 2020. What is it? 2020, 2024, the end of 2024. And for some of you, I already knew everything, but I wanted to show you. So shout out to all of you, and Jake, there you go, Jake. So this is hanger steak. All right, look at the hanger steak, beautiful hanger steak. What you're gonna do is you're gonna move this. You see the heat? Look at it, you see the heat, right? Yes, you see the heat. You see the heat, work that heat. Work that heat. We have our wooden blanket over here, so you see there's no heat over here on the side. Okay, it's mainly focused on this. And for some of you, can you see? Let me know if you can see. Is it a good view? Is it a good view? Do me a favor for all of you that are new here. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Today is officially Wednesday, January 14, 2026. January 14, 2026. Hanger steak. Is it beautiful? Yes, it's beautiful, but you have to cook it right. I'm letting this, you see the flames? I'm letting it cook up. I'm not going to put this beer on here. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Hey, you see this? There you go. You see this? There you go. Beautiful. Beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Very hot in the middle, looking beautiful. I'm just going to color this up just a little bit. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. By the way, I'm cut up over here. I'm like Wolverine. I heal fast, but I kind of want to put this on here, huh? So that I can close that gap. Don't let this sear too long. Do not let this sear too long if you're going to get it well done like Donald Trump. Donald Trump likes well done meat. I don't know what's wrong with him. Donald Trump gotta suck it, man. How the hell he likes well done meat? Dude, Donald Trump, what the hell's wrong with you? Donald Trump, man. Well done meat? What's wrong with you, man? Donald Trump, well done meat. How many of you believe that your meat shouldn't be well done? It should not be well done. Donald Trump, how dare him? I love my president, but I do feel that some things that he does, man, well done meat. What the hell's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Are you stupid? All right, this looks beautiful. This looks goddamn good too. Okay, we're gonna put this over here. So I'm gonna put this far away. How far? Well, you know what? I'm gonna put it like this. Hanger steak. Again, let me just show you how beautiful. Oh shit! Beautiful. All right, we're gonna put this over here. So we're gonna put this far away. Let the middle inside. We gotta let the inside of this cook for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Not too long, not too long. Don't get too desperate. Not too long, not too long. Over here, adventurers, are you burning the meats? I leave for 1 minute and you mess the meat up. Adventurers, I know adventurers doesn't know how to cook. I want to save her life. If somebody out there wants to say, you know what, it's over. If you don't know how to cook, it's over. I want to save your life, adventurers. I'm teaching you how to cook. Lock in the flavors. Move it around, okay? Move that meat around. Lock in those flavors. So think about, okay, here we go. I'm just going to say it for adventurers. Like, I know women learn easily if you do it simple. There's a brick. If there's a brick, what are you going to do with that brick? Lock in the cement on one side of that brick. On the other side, lock in the cement on the other side. You're going to keep all that color in the middle. There you go. There for the women. It's like, I don't know, man. I got to talk to women like that sometimes. Here we go. You got to lock in the flavors. And to lock in the flavors, you got to do it like that. Lock in the meat. One side, lock in all the flavors in the meat. But flip it. Make sure that don't burn it. Okay, don't burn it. Flip it. Now, as I'm closing this up, I'm allowing the middle part of that meat to cook up. Yes, I'm allowing the middle part of that meat to cook up. Do me a favor if all of you want. And I know it's a long stream. Hit that like button. Hit that like button if you haven't. I know it's a long stream. Hit that like button if you haven't. Yes. Hit that like button if you haven't. For the men, I don't even gotta say anything for the men. Straight up. I ain't gotta say nothing for the men. But for the ladies, I have to really be a little bit specific. Specific for the ladies. For the ladies, I gotta be specific. For the men, no. They see what I do. Okay. If this was it, right? Lock in the flavors. Stain this up a little bit. One side, boom. Turn around. Stain it up a little bit. Lock in the flavors. So the flavors, now you lock it in. Whatever's in the middle of this is going to be locked in. There you go for the ladies. And then you're gonna just put this over here and let that simmer. This is too much for the women. I said too much now. Shit. I said too much. All right, here we go. This opens up. It don't matter about how strong this is because the hanger steak. The hanger steak is very, very special. Yes, it's very special. Here we go. Look at this. Beautiful, right? Here we go. Another piece of hanger steak. Again, both sides you already saw. I'm going to put them close. This is currently, it's still rare. Here, look at this. It's still rare. Just because this color doesn't mean anything. You want to make sure the inside of the meat is cooked up. This is a piece of fat. It's thick. It's thick, ladies. It's thick. It's thick. I don't know what you guys are saying in the chat room. Somebody's saying facts, facts. Some of the ladies, probably they're ripping me. The ladies in the chat room probably ripping me. I have no idea what they're saying. For all of you watching, I'm going to say this. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. You're watching me do this. You're watching me live. I'm not doing a video. I'm not editing anything on here. You're watching me do this live. I'm going to open this. I'm going to open the vent up on the top. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to close it up. You guys see what I'm doing? I can't wait to eat this. And for a lot of you watching, we have a lot of people watching. Do me a favor, hit that like button. On the poll, we have about almost 200 and something. Yes, let's end that poll before I officially forget. Yes, let's end that poll before I forget. By the way, I did drink a good amount of drink today. Hopefully I can fall asleep. This is going to be the last drink of the day. Shout out to all of you. And what I have in this koozie, Jalisco. Jalisco, Estrella, Jalisco. It's so beautiful, but you had to get this really cold. Estrella, Jalisco. Estrella, Jalisco. I'm going to open this up real quick. Remember, this flap meat is very delicate. Very delicate, this flap meat. Look at this goddamn ball underside. Look at that underside. It's very delicate. Be careful with this, but it's very thick. God. Very thick and very beautiful. We're gonna put this over here. Should I flip it? No, I don't want to flip it. This is looking as beautiful as it can get. God, it's looking medium rare, medium rare, medium rare. A little bit raw, just a little bit more. A little bit more. How many seconds? 450 seconds. That's all it is. 450 seconds. And we're going to take this off. For any of you that have a propane gas tank, you wouldn't know what it is. What I'm doing. You wouldn't know what it is. 450 seconds. That's all it takes for this official. Yes. 450 seconds. Here we go. 450 seconds counting down right now. It should be good now. Hit the like button. It should be good now. You already know. I said 450 seconds. Let's take this off. The inside of this meat should be cooked up. Oh, that's looking beautiful. Shit. Real good. Here we go. Let me show you. Oh, shit. I'm going to take this off. Oh, shit. You see how it's dripping? It's dripping. It's busy. Oh, shit. All right, it's good to go. What you want to do with the charcoal, spread it out. You can reuse it the next day. Close the vent. Bottom vent. Bottom vent closed. Please close it. Let's close the vent. Oof, this is dirty. And we're gonna close the vent. Oh shit. Oh, it's a good time to clean this. This is already dirty. It's a good time to clean this. I don't have to clean it tomorrow. Let's close the top vent closed. Barbecue officially gonna turn off completely by itself. Make sure you have this sealed completely. Make sure you have this sealed completely. Make sure there's no smoke coming out here. That's the way you don't keep this on. That's the way to turn it off when it comes to charcoal grill. Here we go. Back up. Let's back up one time. And let's show the ladies what it is all about. Yes, yes, yes. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, this is honestly fantastic. I can't wait to honestly have this. And for all of you watching, let me put this over here. You guys are amazing. Thank you everybody for tuning into the stream, but we're going to have to say this. For a lot of you that don't know how to cook, well, I just showed you a little bit of a tutorial of how to cook hanger steak. Look at that beautiful thing. God damn. It's juicy. Look at that juices just falling off. I'm going to try to post this up on Instagram. You already know I like to post it up on Instagram. For all of you watching, cheers to all of you. Honestly, beer, it's fantastic with this. Beer is fantastic. For all of you watching, you guys are awesome. Oh, shit. There's only whiskey I haven't had on stream. Damn. Should have had it, but I didn't. For all of you watching, you guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the stream. And for all of you, medium rare, that's what I'm aiming for. We got it here, medium rare. I can't wait to have this. It looks beautiful. It looks outstanding. I showed you how to cook. I'm going to say this for all of you. Don't use a meat with hanger steak. Look at this damn thing. Oh! My fingers. Damn. Shit. That's insane. Huge shout outs to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force. Battling the aliens over there on the moon. For all of you watching, look at this. Insane, beautiful. Insane, beautiful. Insane, beautiful. For all of you watching, we're going to end the stream right now. For all of you watching, thank you everyone for tuning in to the stream.